What up, Tank?
Hey, what up, Cole?
What's going on, brother?
Ah, man, I had an amazing weekend, dog.
Somebody had amazing women. We getting high off this pollen like it's damn crack on these sidewalks.
Ah, yeah, man.
Thank God for the rain, boy.
Yeah.
For real, boy. Rain just...
Oh, man, that rain helped out a lot, man. That pollen was like cocaine, like you said, man.
It had me looking like Pookie of New Jack City, boy.
Hey.
I was like, oh, my nose. Yeah, man. What you got with them robots, man?
Hey, man. Man, it's robots, man, taking over, ain't it?
Taking over like Shantae Moore. Take it over.
Yeah, man. So,
what's your take on it? Like...
man, they planning like saying like the robot's gonna be taking over from 10 years from now.
Elon Musk is really pushing like the Tesla. Okay, we get it. Okay, you want to try something new, but it's like you putting the advocate for robots. Like we ain't shit.
Right.
We don't mean nothing no more.
No, man.
I mean, I'm a firm believer robots can do certain things. Like robots clean your house.
Right.
They work in the line at Amazon. You see
Right.
that in Japan, they doing that.
Yeah.
Like we ain't shit. Like robots can't produce no damn babies.
Nah, they can't, man. But they trying to make it, man. Like they making robots. You know, at least with your parents. You know, your parents. You know how you get tired. Your mom be like, boy, you better wash them dishes. You be like, man. My mama got one more time to tell me don't wash them dishes. You know what I'm saying? You know, and your mom be like, Kapaya. You be like, what you do that for, mama?
But you know, we come from the 80s.
Yeah.
We just come from we had us.
Right.
We didn't believe in no robot thing. We had electronic things and stuff like that to the nature. But we ain't had no mopping the floor. You hit the button and sit back and we play on the iPad, clean this down room. Oh, the robot got it. No, we ain't believe in that.
Yeah,
you know,
we was the robot.
We was the robots,
Yeah,
right? Yeah. Exactly. But now it's just a new thing. You know, the funny thing about the robotic, with the AI taking over and stuff, they had this on Demolition Man,
right?
When they was having sex through the VR. This stuff was out 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And you know, you got the Will Smith iRobot movie, so it's been a lot.
So they was leaning up to it.
Right,
Yeah,
they was subliminally telling us, hey, look, this was gonna happen. Right. So. And now people looking like, oh wow, we stunned by that. So what's your take on a robot? Like, can the robots really replace humans?
I don't really think so. Because robots have to be configured. You know what I'm saying? And kind of basically told what to do, basically. You know what I'm saying? By the configurations that put into the system.
The humans. Right.
So if a robot malfunction, we gonna have a problem.
Right.
You know.
For certain things.
Yeah, like
computers
and stuff like that.
You want your line to work smoother? Cool.
Right,
but you trying to get robots in place to drive through. You want them in stores.
Yeah.
You want them driving cars. I don't want no robot driving me no damn well. No.
You end up in a pothole.
You heard about when the robots were fighting the people. Robot hit my ass. I'm going to disconnect that motherfucker. I'm going to break it all in half. And it's going to be looking like a Radio Shack when I get done with his ass. For real,
So you going to unplug it.
It's going to be a circuit city up in this bitch. For real,
man. They looking to have robots as doctors, man.
Now, I do believe that they should detect diseases and stuff like that, and cancer and stuff like that. But they trying to make medicines and stuff. Detection's cool. I'm cool with that. But like medicines and
man, can you imagine? A robot making a mistake and do the wrong surgery. You go in there, for a broken arm and they cut your foot off or something. Right. You can't argue with no robot.
Right. They gonna go to jail. What you gonna do? They go to jail. Send them to jail. Send them to Right Street.
You can't fight them.
Can't fight them.
Nah.
Shit, man. The robots fought them people though, boy. They put them hands and say pow pow.
In the car, they gonna make a black robot at that. You know what I'm saying? It always gotta be the black robot. He out there just swinging. You know.
Right. Exactly. Then they say it was the black one. Yeah, the black one with the big lips.
Yeah.
Man, we got to honor Louis Gossett Jr., man.
Yeah, man, that's pretty sad.
It's like, damn, we got the death every week. I know it's light, but I'm like, damn, can we go a week without somebody dying, please?
Right, man.
Right. Louis Gossett Jr., man, started off in Roots, man.
Yeah, man.
We had to watch that in history.
Yeah.
we had that was like a part of middle school credit. When you went to a black school, you had to watch Roots.
Right.
Read the book.
Right.
But no, man, he legendary actor, Walk of Fame. He put in a lot of work into the game. I know he was on Daddy's Little Girls too, as well.
Right.
He was in Was it Greenleaf? Greenleaf? Or was it Sinners?
I think it was
one of them movies. No, he was in that Kingdom.
Yeah,
Kingdom. I know. I'm not like that. We were like, we don't know this man about. Like, damn, you don't know your history now. I'm sorry, Louis Grosser doing no disrespect, but definitely, man, he definitely had an impact on the community, man, especially in the black community, man. He deserved his flowers, man. He got that. He was 87 years old, you know, so he lived a long time. You know, anytime you make it past 70 and black, you did
and
good.
That's good.
That's
you know,
good.
7 to 8 is probably the lifespan, but I mean, and he used to lay some little jewels down, man.
Absolutely.
And I remember one time, like he once said, the only time to really live is now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and he used to drop little jewels, man.
Right.
So Lil Gossett Jr., man, that's big ups.
R.I.P. to him, man. R.I.P. to Scooter as well, man. You heard about it's like mixed reports of this. It's saying. They say he jumped the fence. He lost his blood from a leg.
Right.
Then they say he got shot. It's a lot of stuff going on. Demetria Spence. It's a lot of stuff going on with that.
Yeah,
like,
made the phone call, man. That's crazy. And he died based on her bad decision. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like the only problem I got, like you say, he got caught on the fence. It's like, happy birthday, young Scooter, but man,
on his birthday,
it was his birthday. 39. And
that's a bad way to die.
Man, that's a bad way to go out, man. And I was mad because, you know, he died at 39 on his birthday climbing a fence. Like, that's unheard of, man.
Climbing the fence. He was running from the police, right?
Yeah.
Then they say allegedly he beat his girlfriend up. Allegedly.
That's
what I'm saying. It's so many like Drew, like, you know, like School, you should have been doing some push-ups, dog. You should be showing no damn fix no 39 years old unless you just got some gladiator shit in you, my dude. Like, you know, I'm just trying to make light of the situation. Don't be trying to fight me out there, audience. I mean, I ain't talking about Scooter. Nah, I'm just saying.
He should have known good well at 35, your knees be bad.
Yeah, right,
man.
that part.
Yeah. Your knees ain't what they used to be when you about 39. You know, 35. I remember times I couldn't just get up. You know what I'm saying? I had to sit there.
But when you especially when you hit them 40, be like, oh Jesus.
Right.
But yeah, R.I.P. to Scooter, man.
My condolences to the family.
Condolences, man. So scammers are scammers, man. They all out here in Atlanta, but Sean Kingston done got caught up and hit his mama.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That Sean King thing is I'm like, man, yo, mama,
you're the most beautiful scammer
in the
world.
Yeah, man, I'm like,
and he had that song, "The Beautiful Girl," and that took him off, and people was like, okay, you know, but he shouldn't be singing "Beautiful Scammer," so that's crazy. He was using fake documents.
Yeah.
Wire fraud, $1 million. But I was just like, but you a musician, like
cars.
I'm like, you could go on tour and buy these things.
Right. Well, some man, when they come to the artist, man, they known for scamming. In other words, like,
but you got a $1 million song. Like that Beautiful Girl was a.
Yeah, but
you can always tour your old songs and his old music.
Yeah, but if he ain't independent, he ain't pulling all that money in. Was he independent? Because I don't think he was independent. So he ain't pulling all that money in like that. So that's why.
But you're gonna get caught though.
Yeah,
you're gonna get caught. Then you in Florida.
But that's a
go
risk.
To what state?
That's a risk they're willing to take. I mean, they scamming on cars, jewelry, TVs. Who scam on a dang TV, man?
TV? You gonna find a crackhead get a TV.
Right. A TV,
you gonna find TV. Nah, cars and TV. I don't know. They get sentenced in July, dog. They can face up to 20 years in prison. Him and his mama, like, damn, like she gonna be breastfeeding that nigga in jail.
Right. Mama already old, man.
She gonna have to regenerate that titty milk because he gonna need it going to prison. He can't go to prison, dog. Like,
well, you know, these are the years of snitching anyway. So you know, mama finna put all that on her son.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know the difference between now, like people are like open to get caught. Like now, we come back from the 80s era.
Right.
We come back from where we don't snitch. We meet you at the beeper, we meet you at this payphone, we meet you at this spot.
Right.
And everybody knew where the spot where to go. But nowadays you post your location.
Yeah. They snitch. They'll shoot a video and tell the police I shot him.
Right.
Yeah.
Police, shit, you making our job less easier. The police don't work hard at all. It's easy.
I seen the guy shoot the video with the gun with the little blood on the tip of it, man. I'm telling you, man. They don't care, man.
These test tube babies that was birthed out Migos and Drake.
But another thing, man, the touch topic on was the Sauce Walker, man.
Oh yeah. I give up, dog. I quit, dog. I can't do it, man.
They found the shooter. What his name was? Jaden. The range or something like that.
He said my vocabulary is fucked up today. Yeah. It's just I can't get the words out.
So he was found dead in Houston. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, boy, I give up, man. I don't know. It's black people. We gotta do better, man. We gotta do better, man. I gotta take me a shit on that one, dog. Cause I'm just like,
it's like people dying every day, man, and like it's just something going on. Either it is death or it's scamming. It's just going hand in hand. It's all going with the rappers.
It ain't going like being 9 to 5 Joes that's working. It's these rappers. Like, how much money do you need? Like, you make your money, do you blow it? You got to do some scamming. You got to learn to invest in your money. You need to get you a good management team.
Right.
I shouldn't be telling you this. I run a damn podcast. You a millionaire rapper. You got 1 million views. You got 1 million songs.
Allegedly,
I don't even have $1 million hit joke yet, and you got money. Like, come on, dude. They gotta do better investments.
They even kicked off the PPP loan, I think, because when that first came, I saw the rappers all out, promoting the PPPs and the
PPP loans got a lot of people jammed up. Like, it was used for your business. You have to have an LLC. Yeah. They keep tracking stuff. That stuff is not free. I don't know why people are like, it's free. Go get free money. What did the government start giving about us?
Right. It was a setup. People had employees they ain't never had.
Right.
Yeah, man.
How many employees you got? You run the Avon company on wheels?
Yeah, like the guy.
He the what you call it, the runner.
Yeah.
Like the guy. Come on, man.
What was that? Hip Hop of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Had bought all those trucks.
Right. You heard about that?
Yeah. And they got him first. With the PPP loan, man.
But PPP loan get your put in place prison. That's what
that's basically what it is, man.
Put in place prison. Remember that PPP loans mean put in place prison for real. So stay tuned on that, man. We'll keep y'all posted on that. Yeah. What else you got, Tank, man?
It's been a big weekend too, man, because March Madness, man. We really talked about that much, man.
You know, Duke ugly ass got to go every goddamn year. I'm so sick of damn Duke and that ugly ass logo.
Yeah, man.
But go ahead.
Now you go.
No, Duke, ugly ass Duke. Even when Mike K retired, they still going like, damn, like get Duke ass into that. It's just like that. They're like the blueprint of basketball, dog. Like they have to go to a Sweet 16 or Elite 8 or final.
They gonna make it. See, I'm ACC, so I'm really Georgia Tech. But if Georgia Tech, my team Tech don't never make it, I gotta go with ACC team.
This one I'm going to sleep.
So Duke, man, I had to hit. I had to hit the Duke, man. I gotta go for Duke, but. Hey, they made it to the Final Four, man.
Don't you say no more Atlanta or Georgia teams on the air.
Hey,
they
man.
suck. Unless they the Bulldogs.
Hey, man, Georgia Tech, man.
I'm going to sleep, y'all.
Got to get Georgia Tech some love, man.
I'm going to sleep for 2 minutes and let him do his second Georgia Tech.
Yeah,
but now, congratulations to Duke, man. Yeah. Who else? Houston?
But we got the 14. You got Florida, Duke, Houston, Auburn, and the matchups. The matchup is the matchup is April the 5th. What's the day? Yeah. April the 5th is the matchup.
Right. It's going to be in the Alamo Dome, sorry, San Antonio. And Master P's son, Mercy Miller's on the team as well.
Yeah,
Master P, boy, making them soldiers, boy. He got a little Romeo ass working.
Right.
He got Cyphonique, his daughter. She's an entertainer. Mercy Miller, he's probably going to go to the league or whatever. Right. So Master P's like, make him get into the league. Nah. Right. Yeah. That fight, man. That fight, boy, that cook. What you think, man? Like, these kids are too emotional. They some single moms. Kids. I'm not discrediting the single moms out there. I don't want to feel like, I'm not because my mom was a single mom, so I'm not going to bash that. But they fight with too much emotion on their sleeve, man.
Yeah. The fights now more of like love. Cause there wasn't no danger in they fights. I ain't never seen a fight with look like a bunch of hugs going on. You know what I'm saying? It was like I love you, man. Like we'll talk later. You know, I was seeing dude fake
girl, come here, girl.
Yeah, man. I saw one dude push and he ain't even touching the dude face. Oh man, like everything, you know, but the NBA now is totally different.
I hate it
from how it was back then.
I hate it. It's trash and it's soft. You can't play defense. I have never seen this lead to what a team score 160 points in a game.
Right.
Like unless you were like in a 4 or 5 overtime, yeah, okay, cool.
Right.
A regular game, 140, 160.
Right.
Where's the defense at? We come from the Patriot Union.
Yeah.
The bad boys of New York.
Bill Lane, Detroit.
Bill Lane, the bad boys.
Yeah, you got
and I can't stand the Pistons. Like, I'm a Bulls fan. Y'all know that. But those were like, that type of league was. And then you heard about the Palace fight. Everybody know about the Palace fight.
Yeah.
Ron Artest, or what you call him, Meta World Peace,
whatever you want to play, man.
He was beating their ass. Oh, you want some too? Get your ass. They was beating everybody ass in that stadium, dog.
Ron Artest will fight anybody. He'll fight your mama, your grandmama, your granddaddy. Like, don't be in the audience. Now
Ron Artest, he elbowed James Harden too. So it's like that era was just like.
Yeah,
I wish you would. Yeah. Like for real.
Green. Was the guy that played for the Clip? Not the Clip. Is it the Clip?
Who? James Harden?
Not James. Green. Is it Green? What's it? Draymond Green.
Oh yeah, Draymond Green. Oh, for Golden State.
Yeah, right. He bowled Draymond Green. Green ain't do nothing to him.
I can't stand him. It's like he need braces for real. Like I got braces to keep my teeth in. He needs some braces. I can't stand Draymond Green. So what happened though? Like what happened with the fight? Like how did they start hugging? Like how did they start hugging?
They say it was like a hard foul, man. It was what's the guy? They got these weird names, man.
They said Ron Howland fouled Nazi Reed. I'm sorry. My vocabulary fucked up today. Y'all gotta forgive us.
Yeah.
So I guess one word to another. When you playing basketball, stuff is like that's going to happen. You're going to get hit hard. It's it's a physical sport. You out there, but it's like, look, cool. But it's one thing if your intentions are to hurt somebody,
right?
Then that's different. Defend yourself. But fouling, you going up for a rebound, for a layup, or whatever the case, you're going to get hit. You're going to get it's going to be a physical altercation. That's just what it is.
But the difference though is these players, if you hit one of them like they got hit back in the day, they taking time off. It's automatically time off. It's over. like you ain't. They calling a family. They trying to get a reason why not to come back, man.
Right.
Like when I tell you these players are soft now, man, they are soft, man. I'm telling
soft
you,
like
they taking sick leave.
They soft like tissue.
They soft, man.
Or marshmallows.
I say both.
They some tissue boys.
Yeah.
What's your take on the comedian, man? Amber Ruffin was at the headline of dinner, when she called Trump, Trump said, I got you, Amber. I got you. I've said this on the show before. You can't talk about Trump, dog.
Nah.
Like
his team, like I ain't never seen a comedian get pushed out the White House.
You
know what I'm saying?
that's like a felony in a sense, because everybody's gonna remember that.
Right.
Just like the freak around the neighborhood. We know you married with kids, but we know you was a great headhunter back in the day. That's how that is.
Right.
And so that's a felony. We ain't gonna forget that.
Right. Like it should be open as a comedian. It should be open range to say what you want to say. And even Trump know better. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like as a stand-up comedian, you should be able to say things that the regular ordinary people can't say.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
and that's the difference in the game. That's I spoke before on comedians. Like, there's no authenticity. It's like it's programmed, scripted.
Right.
It's spoon fed.
Right.
You know, it ain't like I can sit here and eat my own meal with my hands and my fingers. I got to get spoon fed in this comedy. In the entertainment period, it's just like a propaganda scripted type thing, and it sucks.
Right. And it's like people sitting right there say, "Oh, he said it. We got his ass now." You know, and that's how it is. Like, it's even like now. If you have jokes set up, you want to hit these jokes, you be thinking in your head, maybe I shouldn't say this, because somebody out there in the audience is going to say, well, this offended me, and then you about to get blackmailed.
Or blackballed. Canceled.
Yeah, canceled, and all kind of stuff.
I'm going to tell you a story. One time, I was impersonating Trump. And I'm not gonna name drop the whole thing. I was impersonating Trump, and this when Trump lost to Biden, and then Trump, you know how Donald Trump said, he won. I don't care, this, that, the other. Trump was doing this speech. I was impersonating a white dude at my job. Told my supervisor what I was doing. I'm silly. I'm silly. People that know me know I'm silly as hell. I was impersonating. I had my coworkers laughing at me.
Oh, you did that work?
Yeah, I did that work.
Yeah,
that was a no. That was a big no. Oh, they went back to white dude. White folks turn red. Talking about my manager wasn't tripping, but he had to do something. I didn't get fired, but I got written up. But he had to take some type of discipline because for the customer. And I'm looking like Obama did it,
right?
Obama, and that's what ran fuel for Trump to run. Right. So people are really sensitive about their people, about Trump.
I got a slap joke I do about Obama slapping Trump. It's like, kapaya! He like, and Trump like, that was the greatest slap ever was. The most amazing slap, Barack. And you know how Trump,
Trump said, I don't care. I don't care about what's your next question, please. No, you don't need to be a reporter. Next reporter. It's like you said, it's no authenticity in telling jokes. Unless you're talking about something great about him, you can't do that. So.
But then we got to get it back to freedom of speech, man, because I'm getting to the point now where I'm just going to say what I say. If I'm telling jokes, I'm just going to be tank head mode, you know what I'm saying, as a comedian.
Why?
And tell it the way I want to tell it.
Do you think comedians should be banned from the White House?
No.
Do you think it should be like limitations on what they can and can't say?
No. I don't think so. I think that need to change. Because you need comedy, man. It's
100%.
Because what's gonna happen if you want a civil war, keep people not laughing. You know what I'm saying? He think they gonna be kicking for jokes. They gonna be in there slapping each other for real.
But my whole thing is we in a different era
of
jokes, and it's not the Red Fox days. It's not a 80s 90s generation day. These are 2000. And it's sensitive. It's real sensitive. It's not. You can't say this. You can't say that. You said the freedom of speech and stuff like that. We're in a different era, man. There's no more going outside and staying outside all night till it get dark and running ourselves exercise. We take a hot bath or shower and go to bed and go and do our school and go to school tomorrow. It's not like that no more. People be on iPads. People do the stuff they supposed to do last. They homework last. Like no, before you go outside, do this homework. It's not like that no more. So we're in a different era, and you got to be careful because the freedom of speech also controls your money, and especially if you had a job, you're in employment, you depend on the check every 2 weeks or a week or whatever the case is. And you have your freedom of speech. You work for us. Right. We do what you tell us to do.
But when you watch, like, one thing good about it, we talk about Red Fox them, but the good thing, we got like George Wallace.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, another old school character.
And George Wallace, he speak his mind. You know what I'm saying? And he's still hilarious.
Right, absolutely.
So, hey, that's a good person you can model after. Because one thing about Joe Wallace, man, he gonna tell it like it is. Tell you about your mama.
But he's already kind of built his plateau. He's been doing comedy since the 70s. So that's his plateau. Like he's already there. Like if you was doing it, if I was at the White House, I would limit what I say because for one, people don't know who I am, and number two, you got to be. It's a sensitive time. They paying you, so you got to be kind of like sensitive. You got to cater to what.
Okay, but we talking about the White House.
Right, exactly.
And you got to have Secret Service.
Right.
So before they invite anybody up there, they know where you live, where the person next door to you live, who you kin to. They know your jokes you gonna tell. That's just like when you go certain places to do jokes, they'll ask you what you gonna do. And they want to tell before they let you go on that stage, they want to make sure if this clean, right. You're going to do clean. So they knew exactly what this comedian.
So you think it was staged?
Yeah, they knew that. They just knew she probably was on the Democrat side mostly.
So you saying it was staged? So more or less. So from your perspective, and quote me if I'm wrong, it stays to a point to where it can draw controversy, and it's like one for the YouTube. Everybody gonna click on the YouTube and click on everything such as on the social media outlets because she got kicked out of the White House. So you say there's more drama to kind of just entertain the White House while Trump is there?
Could be because you talking about Donald Trump.
Yeah.
So and you got to realize, and it actually gonna be good for her too. It may look bad. What always look bad is good too.
Right. Will Smith still making money, so I mean, hey. So I don't know, man. It's like you said. It's a sticky subject. I understand, but it's like, no.
Yeah, man. But man, if it was me personally, they would have had to drag me out of there, man. I've been laying back. You know how the police be taking people to jail and they fall on the ground. I've been laying on the ground and everything. They would have dragged me out the White House. I would have been still telling jokes while they were dragging me out.
It's just a sensitive subject, man. Like you want to cater, but you want to be you, but then you want to cater to the people that's paying you. So it's kind of like. Even with me doing stand-up, like if I go perform, look, you can't say this, you can't say that. And I just did the show on Friday at Cafe Comedy House. Shout out to Dino Scott and Kente Scott.
Yeah.
I did the show went well. Yeah, the show went well. It was a clean set, and I couldn't say F words. I couldn't say it had to be clean.
Right.
That's what was instructed for me to do.
Right.
And that's my money. This is my exposure. Right. So it's kind of like I want to be me, but then again, it's like if I'm paying you, got to play by my rules,
right? In
a sense, and that's the same thing with the White House. Like if I'm paying you, because I'm pretty sure she got paid.
Oh yeah,
you got paid exactly. You got paid good. Oh, you're not gonna say this. We give you $100 check. Oh, okay. Right. I'll call you everything not a child of a God. So You got to be careful.
It's like when I did the one for Lester Barry. Lester Barry, like, tank man. He was like, I was like, can I say this? I could even, it was so clean. Like I couldn't say breasts. You see what I'm saying? Right. One of my jokes. So and it was a whole script. You know what I'm saying? Right. You can say this, say that, say this. Right. And they took care of everybody. They took care of the comedian. You know what I'm saying?
Until you build a platform, you can kind of just do what you want. But when you don't have really that platform or that back face,
right.
you gotta do what we say. And that's just not me personally, but the people that's paying you so for paying me space. So yeah.
Correct, man. And like I say, man, just
excuse me.
I think this is gonna give her a lot more exposure and watch. And people gonna be really getting her to come on podcasts and stuff, pay her to even talk about how did you get kicked out? You know what I'm saying? Right. What did you say, to make the Republican, his team to be like, nah, you got to get out of here, and it wasn't no regular get out. Like I heard, like they damn near marched her out. Like it was like a we shall overcome. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I bet trouble like I got another topic to bring up, man. Okay. What's your take on Jess Hilarious and Corey Holcomb?
Oh man.
I say this. Corey Holcomb is Corey Holcomb.
Right.
He gonna speak his mind.
Got his own style.
It's got his own style.
Yeah.
And he's very talented, very
funny. Hilarious.
Hilarious. Not gonna take nothing from him.
Hilarious.
And everybody's not for everybody.
Yeah.
But it's kind of like, because, people in the show, because the report said people in the show in Hampton, when he did a show in Hampton, Virginia.
I saw it.
People walked out because
That's clickbait.
Yeah. Oh, it's clickbait.
It's clickbait. I saw it.
He said clickbait. Okay.
I saw the show. He was hilarious. Even though
he did his thing. Right.
And
right.
people, we don't know why they was getting up because it wasn't no whole crowd. It's a few people walking down the aisle. They could have been going to get a snack, going to the bathroom.
So they were just going out of proportion. But he did kind of attack Jesse Lynch. I know they kind of going back and forth
for years.
So years, but it's like I don't know. I'm not gonna waste too much time arguing with no comedian. I mean,
right.
I'm one of them people. I'm old school. Call me. We gonna sit down and talk about it. We gonna start this like men. Right. I don't go to Twitter. I don't do all that. Like, call me, DM me. Let's talk about this. Whatever if this is, because too many people get hurt. People get involved, and it's entertainment.
Well, yeah, it is entertainment.
It's entertainment, and I don't want to come that entertain. I don't want to get my entertainment that way. I don't want to get my Twitter or Instagram follows up that way. I want to say, you know what, Corey did his thing. Cole did his thing on stage. Boom. Yeah, that's what it was.
But I can understand the comedian. We call them OG comedians because of the years they put in the game, not their age.
Not their age, right?
But I can understand Corey, and I know he's an entertainer.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying? And Corey real smart when it come to business.
Yeah.
And people be taking him too serious sometimes.
Right.
But he'll spit a little jewels too out there because probably looking at her like, look, you young.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like they try to school you. You know what I'm saying? But the young people now, they base they thing off money. Right. Well, I make money. You can't talk to me because I got money.
And money don't make the man at all. Right. At all.
Right.
You got a lot of dumb motherfuckers that got money. For real. With college degrees, dumb. No, it don't make you at all. You said nice, get you that, but it does not mess with this at all. Money ain't got nothing to do with this at all.
Because it's stuff he'll know by going through the process for years. She haven't been there yet.
Right.
So it's things she know, but a lot of people don't want to listen to the older comedians. Right. I'm different. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I said, we can go back to respect.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I can be a millionaire right now, and he can be 100,000 or 50,000 now, but he been in that process longer. And I'm gonna listen. If I can get a jewel from, I'm gonna listen to
100%. You learn from each other.
Yeah, you learn from each other. Yeah,
100%.
So I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't see anything too serious out of it. I see it entertainment. I think it make their topics interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like give people something to talk about.
Right.
And Corey one of them guys, man. I don't get where they talking about he ain't funny. That's a lie.
No, that's a lie.
He got his own style.
His own style. Yeah. It's either for you or it's not. So well, that wraps it up, you guys. Yeah. My name is Cole.
And my name is Tank.
And what we gonna do?
We gonna make moves.
And we gonna talk later.
Peace.